Hey guys, me Dave. It's I think it's November 13th, 2023, so it's Monday night. Monday night. So it's Monday. I'll give you a little update with me and then I'll talk about the program a little bit and talk about perps and stuff a little bit. So um I haven't slept in 4 days, you guys. I haven't slept in 4 days. I haven't slept since Wednesday night and today's Monday. They kept me up for 4 days. I threw up all day today. I threw up all day Friday. I threw up all day Saturday. They gave me Sunday off. They're kind of trying to make me throw up, but they didn't make me throw up on Sunday. So I've been going through the shit, you guys. I've been going through the shit. I'm getting it right now really bad. Are they gonna let me sleep tonight? Are they gonna hit me tomorrow? I really don't know. I called my nurse practitioner, told her I was throwing up all weekend and all this stuff. She's like, she wanted to take me off the risperidone and put me on this other med, and I'm like, okay. And then I thought about it, and I called back, and I talked to the nurse. I'm like, I don't want to go off my risperidone because the voices, because they treat you like you're mental. So the voices might come back. And you might end up in the psych ward again, if you don't take that med. So I told her, I said, I don't want to get off that med. I'm going to still take it, and stuff. So um, they wanted to do, I went to see a specialist, and he thought, yeah, they don't know what to say, you guys. They don't know what to tell you. They know you're being hit. They know you're being hit. And the specialist told me, he's like, well, maybe it's your medication. Maybe it's risperidone. Make you throw up. I've been on that since 2016, 2015. And maybe it's that. They don't know what to say. They're all told what to say. They don't know what to say. Why are you throwing every week? Why are you throwing up? They don't know what to say. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. That's why they're covering this up. So um, I went to the specialist, and he said, "Well, maybe it's risperidone causing you to throw up," which isn't true. It's not true, And so then, um, I see my nurse practitioner, and she's like, "Well, we could take you off the pills, but we could put you on the injections, which are really expensive. I mean, one injection could cost $2,700 a month, you guys. That's how expensive these are. But they could cost around $300 a month, you know. So I can't afford to pay. I don't have prescription coverage, you guys. I can't afford to pay for that. So what I did today, because they're still making me throw up, um, I called United Healthcare. I call United Healthcare, and because I got Medicare, what is it, Medicare Part C or D or whatever it is, supplemental Medicare through United Healthcare, and uh, and I don't pay anything for that plan right now. I called up them. I called up United Healthcare, and I'm like, I want to see if I can get a plan with prescription drug coverage, um, and see if we can do that. I'll have to pay for it now. I'll have to pay for it now. So it's $42 a month and good coverage, really good coverage. I even asked them. I said how much. I said can I ask you a question? Can I, if I give you a medication they want to put me on, will cover it? And he said yeah. And I gave him risperidone injections. I used to get those back in the day when they didn't think I was going to take my medication. They used to make me do injections. So he's like, that would be over $300 a month. Injections, like $330 a month. you know. So I'm like, would the insurance cover that? And then he kind of checked around. He's like, how many milligrams would it be? And I said, I don't know. I don't know. It'd be once a month, injection once a month, and like 50 milligrams. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what it would be. And so he kind of did a rough estimate and stuff, and he's like, well, yeah, we'd cover that medication. It would probably cost you $14 a month, $14 for the medication, because I have, apparently I have regular Medicare Part D or whatever it is, and then I got a little extra help. I got a little extra help there too to help pay for this stuff. So I got a little extra help because of my income. I don't make a lot of money, and I'm not rich and all this stuff. Um, so we're gonna do this plan. The only thing is, it doesn't kick in until January. It doesn't kick in until January 1st, you guys. So I might be throwing up until January 1st. The thing is, they increased my Risperidone. And my nurse practitioner's like, today she's like, through the nurse, she's like, "Oh, we increased your Risperidone. Let's just take you off it altogether and put you on this other med." I'm like, I said okay, but then I'm like, they're gonna send me to the psych ward or make me throw up every day, or they're gonna do something. They're gonna do something. So I can't get off that med, or they'll make me go crazy. They can make you go crazy, you guys. They can make you go crazy and send you to the psych ward and send you to the hospital. So, um, you know, they got you. They got you. I mean, they're trying to control every aspect of your life. They're trying to control everything. Your medications, your nurses, your doctors, I mean, they're trying to control everything. And like Brian too says, hyper game theory. And you make a move, they make a move, you make a move, they make a move, and if you try to counteract their move, they'll do this. They'll hit you this way and make it look like it's this and look like it's that. And hyper game theory, it totally is hyper game theory, you guys. I'm playing right now. So I told her, I said, I don't want to get off my Risperidone. And then I told her about the I'll have prescription drug coverage in January. They're just gonna make a bunch of paperwork and my new card and all that stuff, and I'll have it in January. And that's what we'll do, is we'll try to get prescription drug coverage. Will cost me $20 a month, but it might be cheaper than that because I got extra help. They said I got extra help through AARP and stuff like that. So it might be less than $42 a month, and it might be my prescription might be less than $14 a month, and or time or whatever and stuff like that. So we're trying to figure out how to stop this guy. We're trying to figure out how to stop this guy. We're trying to figure out how to stop this guy. He ain't stopped for anybody. He ain't stopped for no one. I contact people. He ain't stopped for anybody, you guys. I'm surprised nobody's helped me yet. Usually I have backup. I've looked at a vehicle one time for sale, and I had all that money in the bank, and I looked at a vehicle I was going to buy, and they tortured me for 2 weeks for looking at a vehicle. And they said, knock it off. They said, knock it off. We're going to, knock it off. If he wants to buy a vehicle or he wants to buy anything, he can buy a vehicle. He can buy anything he wants. It's his money. They told him to knock it off. And I went and bought my Mini Cooper, which broke down a few years later, and stuff. And so they used to protect me. I used to have protection, you guys. I used to have protection. There was an agent. There was an agent over there living in a duplex. When I was getting hit super hard, there was an agent over there. Um, for my protection, and there was perps across the street in a house. I don't know if they're there for my protection, but they were there. They were there, But so I used to have really good protection in this program. I don't know what I said. If I made a video and said I had backup, and they're like, "Oh, you don't have backup anymore. We're not gonna help you anymore." I don't know if I said something on a video where I don't have backup anymore. I don't have nobody, you guys. I have nobody. No, none of these agencies are helping me out. They used to help me out. They're not helping me anymore. They would have never. They would have never let me get tortured this bad. I'm surprised I'm getting tortured this bad. Usually they step in and put a stop to it. Not this time. Not this time. They're not cutting the money off this time. They're not doing anything this time. I can go to the hospital and get out, and this guy will still hit me. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of money going to the hospital. It's a waste of money going to the doctor. They're paying my doctor bill. They're paying my doctor bill because they don't want proof of this. So I'm not. I haven't got a bill in 6 months. So. But anyway, I went to Derek's call, and there's perps on there. There's this lady from New York. She's a total perp. She's a long time perp and all this stuff. And there's lots of perps on there talking. Go to New Jersey. Apparently, there's a doctor in New Jersey that is diagnosing people with Havana syndrome and stuff like that. I guess it costs lots of money. You have to pay out of pocket if you don't have insurance. Um, and Dr. Black got diagnosed. Dr. Black is a fake, and she's not a doctor. She got a doctorate from a church in Africa. She got a doctorate from a church in Africa. She's not a damn doctor. She's not a doctor. Don't give her that respect. She's not a doctor. She got her doctorate from a church in Africa, you guys. I could do that. I could become a doctor in another country, and send me a piece of paper saying I'm a doctor, for life experience or whatever. She's not a doctor. Dr. Black is not a doctor. She's just black. You know, whatever her first name is. She's not a doctor. So she's a perp. She's a perp. So we got all these perps coming out in the open, saying that the insomnia went there and she got diagnosed, and all these people are full of shit. They're full of shit, you guys. TIs don't have money to get diagnosed. We don't have money for being diagnosed. We don't have money for David Rubel's uh, box that he sells. We don't have money for his box that he sells. Real TIs are broke. We're broke. We don't have money for all this stuff. Um, all the people that came out and said they bought David Rubel's box, Jax, Insomnia, all these others are fake. They're fake TIs. They're fake TIs. Okay, now remember, Dr. Duncan came out and said this box doesn't work. He came out and said this box doesn't. He said this box doesn't work for real TIs. He came out and said this box does not work for real TIs that are being hit hard. And stuff. So don't believe the hype out there. It's a bunch of bullshit. These people are perps, and they're trying to get you to spend your money. And don't go out there and spend your money on stupid shit. There really isn't any way to block this stuff out. You could try aluminum and copper and other things, but there really isn't a way to block this stuff out. Remember, 70% of these guys are perps. 70% of these guys are perps, according to Duncan. 30% of us are real. 30% of us are real. We're flooded with perps, you guys. We're flooded with perps. Be careful. Be careful out there. Don't waste your money on this crap, you guys. Don't waste your money on this crap. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So anyway, I hope you guys doing well. I'm gonna cut this off, and I'll talk to you guys later.